So the next thing to happen on AEW Full Gear, this is a long show. We got one more match after this, so yeah, we go with the next match. It was the AEW World Tag Team Champions Anthony Bowens and Max Caster, the Acclaim, versus Keith Lee and Swerve Strickland, Swerve and Our Glory, in a tag team match for the AEW World Tag Team Championships. This is the third match between these two teams, and it was a pretty good match. It was going pretty good and everything. At one point, it had steel guardrail, set it up from like a bridge from the ring to the other guardrail and stuff. And at one point, we see Max Caster hit a crossbody on the Keith Lee through that guardrail, which was pretty cool and stuff. And Swerve Strickland was going after Anthony Bowens' arm and stuff multiple times. And then at one point, it looked like, the Acclaim was going to win this match, where we see Anthony Bowens taking down Swerve Strickland. Then Max Caster jumped off the top turnbuckle with a mic drop onto Swerve Strickland and pins him, but Keith Lee barely breaking up the pin at the count of 2 and stuff. And then we get to them outside the ring, where Swerve got a pair of pliers about to go after Anthony Bowens' fingers, and then Billy Gunn comes running down, and a bunch of referees had to pull him back and stuff, and they took him backstage, and then Anthony Bowens is inside the ring with Swerve Strickland. Keith Lee's in there as well, and then Swerve Strickland gives Keith Lee the pliers to snap Anthony Bowens' fingers. But then Keith Lee said, "No, I'm not going to do that." Swerve Strickland then slaps Keith Lee, and Keith Lee was like, "You know what? Screw this, I'm out." And then he just walks out of the match. And then the Acclaim hit a tag team finish move onto Swerve Strickland, and then they pinned him for the 1, 2, 3. So yeah, the Acclaim defeated Swerve and Our Glory and has retained the AEW World Tag Team Championships. That's what happened. Really good match that I really liked. I think it's probably their best match yet as a tag team match between these two tag teams. Since like All Out, I think it's a better match than their match at All Out and on Dynamite a few weeks ago. So yeah, for this match, I'll give it 4 stars. That's why I'll give it really good tag team match. But up next, it'll be the main event. It will be the AEW World Heavyweight Champion Jon Moxley versus MJF 1-on-1 for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship up next in the main event. And not only that, they did announce that Death Triangle will be taking on the Elite in a best-of-7 series for the AEW World Trios Tag Team Championships. So they already had their first match tonight on Full Gear, and then they're going to have more matches still to come in the next several weeks, up until January. So yeah. But yeah, that's all I got to say, and yeah, see you guys later until their main event.